Throughout Scripture, baptism plays various roles in social and cultural contexts of the biblical characters. In Judaism, which is the general belief system Jesus existed within, baptism was a diverse and varied ritual as well, with full bodily immersions for all sorts of significant events throughout Jewish community life. For example, there was a baptism for a change in social status, a baptism for the transition from childhood to adulthood, and a baptism just for visiting the temple. One of the most interesting instances is preceding the cutting of the covenant at Mount Sinai. The newly freed slaves, fresh out of Egypt, are told to go wash 3 days out from the marriage ceremony with Yahweh. That's right, the giving of what we call the Ten Commandments, which, by the way, it's never called that in the Bible, reads a lot like a Hebrew wedding ceremony, baptism included. More than just a bath to make the bride acceptable for the groom, it was an active participation in preparing for their new life and new responsibilities together. Those familiar with Christianity might have some ideas about why the 3 days is important too. Remember, if it's weird or oddly specific, it's probably important. But whether you used to think of baptism as just an invitation or initiation ritual, essential salvation tool, or outdated and unnecessary tradition, I think it's important that we start with what baptism meant for Jesus. Because baptism was a public declaration of belonging, preparation for a specific purpose, and commitment in community to live up to their part in the relationship meaningfully, thoughtfully, and with humility. Whether you're the people of Israel crossing the Red Sea or Jesus passing through the grave, baptism signifies a transition from slavery to freedom and from death to life. But it's more than just symbolic too. And that's why we're beginning to think through Theology Thursday together. Have a great week, and may you find the hope, joy, and peace that you need on the way to wherever you're going.